too important to be the retirement home for governors and other executive power. Most of the government, they come to Senate or House. They don't go to House, they go to Senate because they believe House is too small for them. When they go there, except for a few of them, they turn the place to a retirement home. I don't see what a 70 years old ex-governor is doing in the Senate. With all respect, there's time for everything. There's time to worship. When you are 70, go and worship God. Don't come to the governors again. That's the time for you to seek Allah's forgiveness for the sin committed. Politicians, we are sinners. And if God spare our life to a certain time, we have to take our rosary and say, God forgive us. So there's time to learn, there's time to work, there's time to worship. And 70 is the time for you to worship. Another possible intervention to stem the high turnover is by way of amendment. I think I've said that one. So we still need to go back to the drawing board in the area of constitutional amendment. Is there anything we can do through the legislative framework to address all this issue? Is there anything we can do in the area of advocacy to address all these issues? Fundamentally, we experience this on account of an executive complex. The domineering nature of the executive determining what does, who does what, when and how. They want to determine not only those who constitute the executive, but also the legislature. The development is not only anti-democracy, but injurious to development of independent legislature capable of holding the executive to account. There's also the need to raise the educational qualification required to be a member of parliament in Nigeria. Considering the complex nature of issue that the legislature must deal with, ranging from education, health, and social welfare to the environment and climate change, as well as a host of other critical issues, a minimum of a university degree or its equivalent should be the entry qualification to the legislature at both national and state level. I think this matter is very important. The era of saying you must have, the law says you must have school start. In fact, the lawyer said it's not even school start, that you can even have primary school certificate. If you are a primary holder, and you want to come to Senate and House of Rep, what are you coming to do? They discuss climate change. You don't have an idea. They discuss global warming. You don't have the idea. It is high time we close our eyes. Let us raise the banner. If you don't have degree or its equivalent, don't come to the parliament. You can have OND, school starts, go to the executive. But when it comes to parliament, you don't come because it's a serious business. Parliamentary business is a serious business. It's not for all comers. The Parliament, National Assembly members, the 7th member of National Assembly and senators, the amendment is still on, it's not over yet. I know the other sentiment setting when it comes to the issue of qualification and requirement, but there's no part of this country today that doesn't have degree holders, either HND, NC, or PSC, or above. Let us raise the banner. If in our institute we are facing problems, a senator wants to apply for masters in NILDS and is having just 4 credits and is begging the DG.NILDS to waive it. I can't waive it. A senator wants to go for Harvard, and Harvard requires that we have to submit CV. And when they do that, the CV, they say it's not qualified. It's degrading. Let us raise the banner, for God's sake. These things are not palatable to your ear, but this is the truth, and we must face the truth.